Welcome to another video, guys. I saw people did pretty well with the new Quest Priest and I gave it a shot, and I gotta say, it feels pretty disgusting. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what you could be pulling off with and against it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be appreciated, and don't forget to check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now, let's check out the guide.
You are not prepared!
So here's the list we used. It does have plenty of the new cards, including things like Wraith Vangeist. Slimem is also pretty worth it, because it's also a new Shadow card, which also gives you a free mana Shadow card, which is very helpful for the quest completion faster. The Spectre Specialist is absolutely amazing, and don't forget, if the minion already has a Reborn on it, this guy actually summons a copy of it, so that can be pretty worth it. The Sinful Steed can actually become very insane very quickly, and the combo with Sinful Steed plus the Spectre can be super good, especially if you already buff this guy with something like, let's say, +5/+5 out of this thing. We also have the new Haunt, which again is a pretty amazing card you could be using to give another Reborn to something like an already reborn Sinful Steed, but the rest is standard stuff we have already been seeing before. The deck actually does have a decent amount of tempo to it as well, but for the most part it still is going to be a control deck, albeit we do not have ourselves things like Medieval in here anymore. We still have a good chunk of removal and a good chunk of healing and survivability. Going through the deck, we of course have the quest, which actually does get completed quite more often than not in this one. With Holy Embrace you get yourself a Holy as well as Shadow spell, only at the price of one card. The Lunar Wing Messenger is also pretty good, giving you the Innervate, and it also has Lifesteal, so why not? With the Haunt you could be doing this thing mainly on things like the Soothsayer, or you could go with the Sinful Steed, both of which would be pretty good options for you. Holy Nova definitely ain't bad in this meta with all of them Pirate Warriors out there. The Intertwining Fate gives you a good amount of card draw both from your deck and from the opponent's. Caldray Priestess is another excellent imbue card you could be using to stall out the opponent's damage. With the Portal Vanguard you're going to be fishing out stuff from your deck nice and quick, and you could get lucky and get yourself the Sinful Steed with a +2/+2, because this guy reborning with full health again and all enhancements definitely ain't no joke. The Spectre Specialist also pretty good. Like I said, you will be very happy using it on your Steed. You could also use it on your Soothsayer or on anything else that makes enough sense at that time. We also have the Slimem, which is pretty amazing given the fact you have a lot of Reborn and Death Rattle in your deck. You're going to be happy actually destroying your minions and then resummoning them again later for only 3 mana, whereas with the opponent, they're not going to be that happy because they probably tried buffing their stuff. They also won't be able to attack for another turn once they replay their 3 mana spell, so it's definitely not going to be that great for them. And again, this is going to be giving you another Shadow spell as long as you had at least 1 minion on the board for you to actually resummon it with. With Hold Them Off, this could be a pretty amazing thing to be prepping early on, like play the quest on 1, prep this on turn 2, and suddenly you have yourself a 2 mana +5/+5 with Lifesteal, which definitely could be pretty huge. Medivh's Triumph is usually going to be always active for you down to 1 mana because your quest is a legendary card you control, so that way this thing always remains on 1. Kaalia Manifuel can be pretty decent as well, resurrecting your highest cost minion, which usually is going to be your Soothsayer, as long as you haven't played something like Umbra or Wraith Vangeist before. She should be pretty good, but for the most part, playing this guy on curve is going to allow it to actually summon a Soothsayer because you probably prepped this guy down to a 4 or a 5 at least, and you managed to play him beforehand. Endbringer Umbra is going to be triggering a lot of Death Rattle effects, including things like Soothsayers, like the quest rewards, and usually that's going to be all the 2 minions you're going to be getting Death Rattles from, because those are the ones you actually run in the deck, but of course the Soothsayer could also get some random stuff for you, or you could get it out of an imbue or something. Wraith Vangeist also pretty good. Resurrecting all of your Reborn minions would be super amazing, especially if you played yourself a bunch of the quest rewards and a bunch of the Soothsayers. Just don't forget this thing just attacks minions, not face, so don't expect doing some OTK type shit with it. And lastly, of course, we have the Soothsayer, which is just an all-around bust card, and even prepping it as soon as turn 2 could be pretty good for you, so you can have yourself a turn 4 coin into a 5-drop Soothsayer. Matchup-wise, of course, we don't have stats just yet, but the deck definitely looks very promising, and you are going to be happy against most aggressive decks with this thing. And as for the mulligan, here's what it looks like going first. Of course, you're going to be looking for your quest. The Lunar Wing is going to be great, the Caldray, the Soothsayer, so you can prep him. Medivh's Triumph usually makes a lot of sense against most matchups. Portal Vanguard could be worth it. Intertwining Fate's a little bit slow, but still pretty good. Sinful Steed can be pretty amazing, especially if you have something like a Hold Him Off, which you could be prepping as soon as turn 2 or 3. The Spectre Specialist also might make some sense, but you kind of have to have a hand that supports it. Like if you already have yourself the Soothsayer or the Sinful Steed, maybe you get to hold this thing too. On the coin, the situation is kind of similar, so mulligan accordingly. That's about it for this deck. Not the most expensive deck deck for a priest especially, so definitely give it a try if you can. It is very strong, very disgusting, not very fun to play against, but pretty fun to play with. So I hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, you know what to do. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
Maiev versus Tyrande.
You hideous traitor, your foolish mercy will be the death of us all.
Yeah, against another priest. That's gonna be dumb. Now it's gonna be a 30-minute, but it's not gonna be very fun. Where all them pirate wars at, chat? Could have swore we saw some. It is a mirror now. Yeah, now you give me the prep cards. Well, that's gonna be pretty disgusting next turn with that guy. Who potentially?
Elune, bring guidance.
Hopefully he doesn't get lucky somehow. Has to get quite lucky though.
I'm here for you, little one.
Elune, bring guidance.
Ooh, that's nutty. I ain't trading. A lot of damage to be trading with.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
Not the one. Guess.
I fear no haunting. We beseech thee.
Oh, I'm super dumb. Why didn't I summon a copy? Oh my goodness, I'm a fucking idiot. That literally would have closed the game then and there. I was like, wait, wasn't there a card that summons a copy if you already have a Reborn? Yeah, there was, you fucking dumbass. You blew it. We're learning, chat. We are learning. This is a safe zone for learning and shit. Emphasis on the shit, though. Fuck. What a dumbass. Well, still looks pretty strong, but obviously could have closed the game if we played it right. Could also just resummon him, that's gonna be a couple of big men. I'd rather not. Again. Somehow he managed, yet we smile. Huh? I guess resummon is not reborning.
It is finished.
Okay.
You win.
We were one off lethal, by the way, with this thing. Okay, that could have gotten played a lot better. Getting a couple of those would have been nutty. Kink. Okay, this is a handle, right? Might be a bit greedy, but turn 1 this, turn 2 we could prep this down to 4. Turn 3 question mark, turn 4 this, turn 5 this on that perhaps, we'll see. Or we could play it on a reborn card, that's always an option. Apparently. Okay, and there's our turn 2 instead. That is even better. Much better, matter of fact. This guy's gonna cry against us. I mean, it's Pirate Warrior from the looks of it, so it is inevitable for him to be crying against us. It has been promised to me. Right. Won't be awesome if he clicks. I'm definitely down for him to click that. Alrighty guys, after this game we could do the first giveaway for a mini set. If you want to enter, leave a comment under the new top 5 and I will be drawing the winner. Okay, he did a whole lot of nothing there. If I prep this, next turn I can just play both of these instead of hoping this sticks, so let me just do that then.
My blade be test.
Oh shit. Could just delete him and prep this, but feels like bait in it. Let's just do this. It's just way too strong. Well, he's gonna get his warp teeth out. I think we still smile. That's a large man. Not a ton though. Not a ton though. Okay, that's a taunt right there. Oh man, that's a lot though. You slapped me silly, that's for sure. And yet we smile, chat. Yet we smile. Look at this nonsense.
Back to your grave!
Was it better to use the 1 mana first? I went a bit wonky. Yeah, sorry, bud. We the aggressor now. Yeah. Degenerate priest noises. Another priest. Priest base, priest confirmed.
Let's begin.
I'll grant you a swift death.
Honestly, this thing kind of worked out good. But I'd rather go like this, I think. Okay, that's a curve. Very curvaceous. Ooh. Right. Another fellow degenerate. Takes 2 to tango.
By petal and sword!
Cheating? Why is he playing the worst imbue cards? And there's that skill testing card, guys. Gotta be careful with it. Oh man, that's good. Please hold. That could be a good turn 6 play, both of these idiots. Could just tempo it right now too. I think I'll do that. Wrap it sideways.
Let the scales fall from the eye.
I fear no haunting.
That would be amazing after this gets done, but so far no death rattles have been played, so let's get this shit.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
Is he up all night trying to get lucky? As a wise man once said, not so lucky now, is it? Felt wrong. But in a much deeper sense, it felt right.
The crystal shall decide your fate. What do you see?
Advance the quest a little, that kind of stuff.
Elune, bring guidance.
Oh man. Bruh. Unfortunate. Could just play this. It does provide a decent amount of tempo still. I think I will.
Behold your future.
Nice. Nice.
No, I can't.
Uh-oh, mister. What the fuck's happening with the game, man? What are these lags? Also, that attacking into that shit twice was kind of rigged. But in a much deeper sense. Who asked?
Now, what if...
I fear no haunting.
I must not hesitate.
Oh no, dude. Let me just get rid of this guy. Shortly. Oh, that's sick. He's a turn away from a potential mediev if he's running it. That we don't know.
Elune, bring guidance.
Oh man.
Behold your future.
Okay, that's fine. Albeit, he did heal a lot.
Let me think.
Might as well.
I must not hesitate.
So bad. I don't even know. Pretty bad. Middle one was probably better. Didn't read all of it. Well, that's shit. Dude is running Medivh. He's running Medivh after all now, isn't he? That was fucked. Not to mention those didn't get killed, they got removed. Shadow spell, kinda need those. Kinda. That ought to be good. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of either of these. That ought to be good.
I must not hesitate.
Meddlesome insects.
Much dark, very good. This should resurrect a good amount of stuff. That's gonna be mildly annoying. Bruh. Really? Well, it's a card, I guess. It's not a very good card given we're full health.
Consider the tactics. I must not hesitate.
I don't feel too great about this.
I purify this place with holy flame.
Good news, we have another Van. Vangeist.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
That's not very impactful. Okay. That did not look that great.
Elune, bring guidance.
future.
Bruh. Could slime him. Problem is, he gets a lot out of it still. Guess I could do it like this. Slime that S.
Bring guidance.
See if we can get another shadow spell out of this. This is a shadow spell after all. I mean, how bad would reborning right now be? Not that bad.
Job done.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. That's good. Bruh. This weapon never losing stacks is kind of fucked. Seriously. Could board lock him right now. Basically.
Elune, bring guidance. Elune, bring guidance.
He didn't look like he's having the OTK package. Yeah, pretty much, Titan, pretty much. Ain't that the truth? Priest mirrors, am I right, chat?
Music to my ears. Now, what if...
Feels like a bait, not gonna lie.
We beseech thee.
Better get rid of his guy. Not the worst burn. Yeah, chest replay doesn't do too well right now, does it? Let me try. There we go. That ought to be it. Bruh.
Behold your future.
Perhaps. Not the best. Doesn't play it this turn, but very soon.
Behold your future.
Could just delete this guy with it, I guess. Waste this thing. Use the healing triggered first. Let's see what else triggers. Wouldn't mind getting the Van Geist. He's gonna be sexual. Okay. Come on, baby, come on. Interesting choice. That was a very interesting choice. Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck did he do that, chat? Elaborate. What the hell was he thinking? Bruh. There you fucking go. I honestly did not believe we're winning this one, but with a play like that one on the last turn, what the fuck was that even, chat? I mean, I guess the mate ones were kind of pretty respectable there, but a little questionable is what I'm trying to say. Questionable. Voice. Good old priest mirrors. Nothing like good old priest mirrors to make you hate the game. Be right back. Haven't seen much of anything else. Faced a few warlocks and rogues that were trying some new stuff, but nothing too crazy out of them.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
I'll grant you a swift death.
Alrighty. Cheers, buds. Against the rogue. I think we toss these then. What you drinking? Some of that good old Zagorka Retro. My favorite Bulgarian beer, basically.
Home in the shadows.
It's the job done. Okay. Starting off a wee bit slow. But that's how we start usually. He's setting up some of those big men, as these guys love doing. Wouldn't mind getting Medivh's Triumph or Holy Nova, potentially. This pet's OP. I mean, one of the pets ever. It's a burb. Hey, look at that. There's that Holy Nova we're talking about. Yeah, I think it's gonna be even more impactful later in it. I do have this. Maybe we just prep for now. Extra could just do the delete. Or I could even play this thing and do the delete afterwards. Yeah, she's alright. Okay. He is setting up. What's it gonna be, Booty Hole Man? What the hell is he doing? He's doing his best, okay? I mean...
Consider the
Let me go with this turn. Next turn I can do this into this. That ought to be sick. This is for 1 mana. No? Interesting, interesting. Sure. This is also pretty sick like that, but we believe this one is better.
Behold your future.
It's kind of funny we did not get the 3 mana spell, given we didn't have anything to resurrect with it, but it was still a shadow spell, damn it. I see a situation where that might be important.
Don't look up.
What cheap deck is meta? Dragon Warrior, probably.
Behold your future. Our time is almost up.
Thank fuck for Holy Nova. Bruh. Let's just prep this thing. It's gonna be disgusting real soon. Especially if we find a Spectre Specialist. Specialist of the Spectre kind. Yeah, and Holy EK also pretty strong.
Be untold.
can see that. I guess.
Starting the operation.
My agents are already everywhere.
Uh-oh.
In the shadows.
Uh-oh, mister. Dude is pushing hard, yeah? Dude is pushing the stool in. Well, destroying these nuts sounds good to me. Almost slime him.
Now, what if...
Let's try with this. 4 damage AoE is actually not that bad. There we go. Nice. Well, that was disgusting. I was there. Just give it a few more days, already. Like, what do you expected? The game to get figured out in a second? Hearthstone is a waiting game, but I wouldn't wait 2 more months to build something.
I remember this place well.
Time is almost up.
I will transcend this world.
Oh man. Let's just do this.
The light is still with me. Perhaps more than ever.
And let's just do this.
No haunting.
Why wouldn't we? Disgusting! Priests, am I right? Yeah, it's our very own Just DJ at this point. AKA DJ Riku, AKA DJ Hooker.
Don't look up.
Well, he's actually doing stuff. Believe it or not. Okay. Speaking of doing stuff, that could be insane, but it's not that insane. Problem is, this guy actually has a lot of crap. A lot of crap is visible here.
Now, what if...
Could do this. I'll allow it. In this case, I'm not super fussed about playing it straight out, but it does give a good amount of board presence. That alone makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'll do it.
My people will regret your death, Ransom.
Apparently we got ourselves a rusher. There he is.
Flipped over.
No taunt. No dice. I guess I could have played that before and have 50-50 with the 12-12. Killing the 12-12 was not bad.
Are you a fan of knives?
Bruh. You have got to be shitting me. Burrow. Well, we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to stall him.
Hear the song!
The glade is suffering. Job done.
Mr. Rogue Lover is definitely loving some rogue. Hope these spells are cheap.
Learn from your errors.
Ah, fucker.
I will transcend this world.
We in danger now. And we the endangered species over here. That does help a little.
Elune, bring guidance.
That is not gonna be enough. That does not seem to be enough. With the 5 attack. -6 + 5, so that is lethal on board. Sag. Honestly, I thought we had this one in the bag, but Rogue be doing rogue things. Rogue did the rogue stuff, as Rogue love to do.